Welcome back to this new part of the video series. I hope until now you just catched everything I said. I know I'm not the best in English, and I hope there are no problems understanding me, at least not that big of problems, so you can't follow. But yeah, if there are any problems, just let me know and I'll try to explain it in the comment section below. What we're gonna do today in this episode is we're gonna create our first skill response. And we already created intent called hello world intent, which is called with WhatsApp or hello world. So we're gonna react to those words now because this wasn't possible yet. So if we want to do this, we're gonna have to install two things that we haven't installed yet. In my case, I'm gonna go to this checklist. It's this Aws Sdk Core package, which you're gonna find in the description or under this link. And we also have to install this GitHub package. Now, I'm gonna show you how you install a package like this. So I'm just gonna open this GitHub site and you see this page. And what you have to install is just yeah, this package. In any means, so I can show you. Just give me a second. Management Gadget. You have to execute this command. You're gonna click .NET CLI and you have to copy this command by clicking here. You have also to be with the console. So let's open up a new console. You have to be in your source and my first function directory, because if you don't do this, this won't work. Yeah, so when you are here, just paste in a comment or this command, press enter. This is gonna take a while. It's gonna download the package, install everything we need, and we're good to go. So now we are ready to create our first skill response, and we're gonna do this right now. So first of all, we're gonna delete everything unnecessary here. So with this done, this is already great. We're gonna change the return type to a skill response. So we don't have this installed, but we can install. Well, we don't have the using that we need for this, but we're gonna just get the using now. So what you're gonna do is click Control and dot. This will open up this menu, or just right click it and say command palette. No, right click on this and there's a way. I can't find it, to be honest, right now. So we have to click this and this will automatically install get the using that we're gonna need. So Alexa, so we have to write using alexa.net.response. This is the package we're gonna use. My voice is starting to go. Well, we are, now that we changed our skill response, we obviously not getting a string as an input from Alexa. This is not that easy. We are getting a skill request. And this is also something that is not standard included. We're gonna have to include this the same way as we did before. Just click Control and dot. Using, add the using, and this is now the Alexa net response or request, sorry, package that we're gonna use. And yeah, that's the type of request we are getting in. So now that we implemented both of those libraries that we need, we obviously want to create an answer or return an answer that just works, because we can now do input to upper. That's not how this works. So what we're gonna do is gonna go to this page that I'll link you in the description, and see how the first response has to be set. So we just could say now return new skill response okay, but we are not gonna do this now. What we're gonna do is just scroll down to the bottom, and there we have our response with a reprompt, and yeah, response without helper. So we're gonna copy this now, this whole bit of code out, and just paste in here. So I'm gonna obviously explain step by step what this does. So first of all, we're gonna create here a SSML output speech. That's what Alexa says to us. SSML is a custom language that Amazon Alexa is using. Yeah, just don't mind those things, just let them in. What we're gonna change is we're gonna change the text between those braces, I think you say in English, brackets. We're gonna adjust, so if you delete this text now inside of those brackets, it should something like this. And what we're gonna do is just click in the middle where the other text was and say hello world. This is now what Alexa will say to us when this request is passed. As next, we're gonna say a Repro message. This Repro message is just what Alexa will say when you, I think, don't answer her in a time of 3 seconds or 5 seconds. Then she will just say something like, "What's happening?" Okay, let's just change the text right here and just write "What's happening." So in case we don't answer in a time of 3 or 5 seconds, she will say this and just be happy to see us again if we answer. So we also have to add a reprompt body. Just change this from var to a class because this is the class. I don't know why you should do var right there. We also have this reprompt body. This is now the body of our request. And we're gonna attach the reprompt message that we created right here just to this body. And oh wait, reprompt body is the body of the reprompt, not the body of our request. Sorry about that. So we have to, to make this reprompt message work, we have to create a reprompt body and just attach it as an output speech. As next, we have to add a response body, and now this is the body of our response. So we're gonna create this new response body right here. We're gonna say what Alexa should say when our skill works, and we also can define if we should end this session or if we want to keep it alive. For now, we just can set this to true, and what this does is it will just say that when we say Alexa hello world, she's gonna answer hello world and just close the skill immediately. So every time when you want to do something new, you have to restart the skill. You have to always say Alexa start tutorial, and then you can say hello world, and then she will say hello world again, and then she's closed the session and the skill has ended. So that's what this should end session means. As next, we can also add the response body and add the reprompt to this body, which we define up here. So again, this is the text that she will say when we don't answer her in time. And what this does here, this card is just for the newer Echo devices. So if your Echo device has a screen, you can also add a card, and this card will be then shown on this Echo device screen. So at least we are going to create our actual response and attach everything. So the body, that's everything we have for now. Attach this to the response, set the version to 1.0, just let this stand. And we're gonna return now everything we just programmed up here. And yeah, that's it. So when you finish this, everything should work now. We're gonna just .NET build it again. We're also gonna go and .NET publish it. And just like last time, we're gonna go to this publish folder, which is under bin debug.NET Core publish. And we're gonna delete the old publish folder and create a new publish zip. This one we can again upload to our Lambda function. So let's go to our Lambda, select this and say upload this function. Now we don't have to actually change this handler. This will always be the same, so just let this be if it's already working, and just save. So now this saved and we are good to go. What we can do now is just go to this Amazon developer page again, go to test, click on development here again. Wait, no, we don't have to. And just type in start tutorial. And now Alexa will recognize we started
Hello
the tutorial
world
and answer us hello world. So this answer right here is that what we have written here. So if we change this to bye world, she will say bye world. And that's basically it for this part of the tutorial. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope everything worked. In case it doesn't, I'm sorry if I'm talking too fast. I'm also kind of nervous, to be honest. But yeah, I hope it worked for you. If there are any problems, I might help you. I'm not an expert in this specific scenario, and like you see, I'm not a native English speaker, so I might have my problems understanding some things. Anyway, I hope I see you in the next episode where we are going to create a voice service and connect our device with this voice service to our Lambda skill. So I'm gonna see you right there.